workout definitely took longer than expected. I was in the gym for about 2.5 hours. Ever since January, there's always going to be a spike in the amount of people that go because, you know, new year, new goals, new me. But everyone like hasn't seemed to gone away. So at the time that I go, it's even more crammed than it was before Christmas. And I have a feeling it's not going to die down. And a lot of things have gone right today. My headphones died halfway through. And that was like, I don't have music. What am I gonna do? So, workouts this week is gonna be pretty fun. Time for a shower. The sun, doo 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 doo. See, who knew music when you have me? It's such a beautiful day today. Blue skies, love and life. I feel like I'm going through a bit of a soup phase at the moment. When it's cold and wintry and just like, you know, that kind of weather, I always just love having a big bowl of soup because it's like, it just warms your insides. Okay, that sounded really weird. So I have low carb bread. I didn't ever used to eat bread, but since finding this in the supermarket, I've just been loving having it. Every time I roll, I always feel like I'm rolling out dough or something. I always have like really tight muscles, no matter how many times I roll out or stretch. My socks are so slippery right now, but I'm refusing to take my socks off and showing the whole world my toes. So rolling and stretching for me is even more important, because I actually suffer with a tight band. It's called an ITB band, and a couple of months ago it got so tight that it was actually starting to rub on my bone and it was causing the muscle to get a bit swollen and pretty sore, and I just couldn't run or do legs for some time. This is why it's always priority for me personally to keep on top of everything, to make sure I'm stretching and rolling. All you need is this and yourself to do stretching. Sometimes I like to do it more in my PJs because these trousers are slightly thicker, so I don't feel like it kind of gets massaged as good, but it's okay for now. This is all a part of my morning routine, post-workout recovering, making sure the body's feeling good. Because if the body's feeling good, then the workouts go good, and then feeling good. It's just doing all that you can to prevent injury. For me, I never used to prioritise stretching or rolling out, and my muscles just got tighter and tighter, and I just didn't think about it until I got injured. I was always like, you know, I'll be fine, don't need to stretch. I know, guys, it can be a bit of a ball ache sometimes, fitting it into your busy life schedules, but it's so important. You don't want to get injured. It's just going to put you in a whole step back in your training, and it's just really not worth it. I don't tend to do yoga absolutely every day, but when I do, I definitely like to put it into my morning routine because it's so good for flexibility and for stretching and just feeling good in yourself. It allows that time just to slow down and just be with you. The more I do it, the more I see the benefit, like anything else that you do. So all of these stretching, mobility kind of work and yoga, all of these are so good for your physical well-being. But I also feel like it's very important to also, especially nowadays with everything that's going on, it's even more important to look after your mental health. So other things that I do like to do in my morning routine are meditation. Like my brain is just always going. If you don't have a lot of time, just taking 10 minutes out of your day to meditate is just so amazing for your mental health. There's also an exercise which is TRE exercise. I use it occasionally. It's called trauma release exercises, and I'll put the link in down below because it's not exactly easy to describe. But if you're just feeling very overwhelmed and anxious and you just hold a lot of feelings, then this is something that I like to use to try and release it. And so for this year is to be even better at looking after my mental health and not being consumed by the outside world, focusing so much time and energy on getting fit and hitting the gym and going on our runs. But if we're not okay up here, then it affects here. So that is my message for you guys. It's important to look after physical and mental health. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon.